guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to play Ojos del Sol by the band Bamba. So let's get started. It's one of my favorite songs, honestly. I heard it last year on this show on Netflix, and I fell in love. I was going through a really hard time, and it really helped me just come to terms with some things. It's super beautiful. I hope you like it. The band is so cool. Yeah, I really love the lead singer and lead guitarist. She's just awesome. Hope those are her pronouns. If not, please correct me. But anyways, yeah, the band is super cool. It makes really good music. You should check them out. Yeah, but Ojos del Sol is mostly an acoustic song, so I'm using my acoustic today, but you can play with whatever type of guitar you like. Telecaster, Strat, Mustang, whatever you have, pick it up, start jamming. And yeah, it's basically 3 major chords. Well, no, it's just 3 chords, 2 major chords, 1 minor chord. So 1 C major, 1 G major, and then 1 D minor. And that's all I'm using. In the tabs, you'll see that 1 more is added, like an E chord, but I don't use that one. It's a little bit harder to do, and it also doesn't really go well with the song. It does go with the song, but it kind of tweaks it a little bit. And I like it all flowing together, so I think it sounds best with just the 3 chords. So that's what I'm going to teach you guys today. So just keep that in mind when you're reading the tabs and you follow along, but mostly it's just the 3 chords over and over again. Yeah, and you can choose to use a pick, or you can just strum down with your fingers, or however you like to strum it down, you can do that. This song is not like guitar, I guess it's not focused on the guitar, it's focused more on her song, on her singing. So her singing is a lot louder than the guitar, so you'll hear it. The guitar sounds like it's just being strummed by her finger, and when she's doing it live, she is just strumming it with her fingers. So you can choose to do it that way, or with the pick, whatever's comfortable for you. But either way, yeah, let's get started. So I guess I'll try it with my finger and with the pick, and we can see the difference. It sounds a little bit closer to the song when you just strum it, but it also sounds really good when you're just picking it. It's a lot louder. So let's go for it. So the C major chord, you're going to be putting your fingers like this, like so. So the C major chord, 1 on the E, A, D, G, B, E, 1 on the B, on the B string, 1st fret from the capo, and the capo's on the 3rd fret. And then you're going to, I just wrap my finger around here, so I mute this string, and then I have another, so you have 3 fingers down, well I guess 4 about counting the one that's you're muting, the E string, top E string, and then the A string, 3rd fret from the capo, then G string, 2nd fret from the capo, actually D string, my bad, E, A, D, G, B, E, yeah. So the A and the D are the D on the 2nd fret, and the A on the 3rd fret, and then the B on the 1st fret. And that's how it sounds. Yeah, you're only muting the first one, and then everything else open. And then we play the G chord, and the G chord, 3 fingers down, you're not muting anything this time. You're just putting 1 finger on the A string on the 2nd fret from the capo, 1 finger on the top E string, 3rd fret from the capo, and 1 finger on the bottom E string, 3rd fret from the capo, and open, except for those that you're putting your fingers down on, and it sounds like that. And then the D minor. The D minor, you're going to wrap your fingers around a little bit more, so you mute the first 2 strings, your thumb, the first E and the A string, and then, sorry it's a little cold in here, and then you put a finger on the 1st fret, E string, bottom E string, and then another finger, so 3 fingers down here, well 4 counting this one, your thumb, another finger on the G string, 2nd fret from the capo, and then B string, 3rd fret from the capo. So 3 fingers down here, and then you're leaving this, the E, so E, A, D, G. So you're leaving the D string open. So the G, B, and E's, those are you're putting fingers down on them, on the specified frets, and then the first E and the A muted. That's how that sounds. And then that's basically all you need, those 3 chords, and let's get started. So the intro to the song, you're going to play the C chord, the G chord, and the D minor chord, and then the G chord again, over and over again 4 times. And the way that you play it is you're playing each chord 4 down strums. You're just doing down strums throughout the whole song for this song. And then switching chords. So let's do it. So C major, we're going in the intro, it's just 4 times, each one 4 strums. So you're gonna have C, G, D minor, and then G, and then do that 4 times in that chord pattern and progression, with just strumming down each chord, 1 down strum, 4 down strums each chord. So like, I guess 32 down strums for the intro, cause, wait, shit. 16 times 4, no, it's, damn, I can't do mental math right now. Sorry, guys. Anyways, so we're doing 4 down strums for each chord and 4 chords in 1 pattern, and we're gonna have that. We're gonna do that 1 pattern 4 times. So it's like do that 4 times. So we're just switching from each one 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, D minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're singing ooh, ooh, ooh. So you start at C, then go to G, then go to D minor, and then G, each strumming 4 times each chord, and then we're gonna do that 4 times. So there's 3 more times. And then we go into the verse, and this one I'm not gonna really tell you guys how many chords or how many down strums that we're strumming. It kind of just goes with the pace that you're singing the song. So you'll see on the tabs it shows which word you're kind of skipping to, or you're changing the chord. So yeah, you start C, G, D minor, and then G, and that's basically how the entire song goes in terms of which patterns go where. It doesn't really switch, I don't think. So on the verse 1, it doesn't switch. It goes from C, G, D minor, and then G, and then C, G, D minor, G, C, G, D minor, G, C. So it's C, G, D minor, G. That's all you need for verse 1, and that's how, in the order it goes. So here I was singing. It starts with Ojos del Sol. That's C. You can see my finger pattern. So Ojos del Sol, piel de madera. So that's C, G, D minor, G, and then you go on to the next sentence. Yeah, and if I didn't mention before, the song is in Spanish, so we will be singing in Spanish. Cool. Yeah. And I grew up speaking Spanish, so it's yeah, I really like this song, and it kind of brings it back home for me. But cool, let's get started. So after Ojos del Sol, piel de madera, it goes still down strumming, all down strums for each chord throughout the whole song. Con un corazón. So we start at C, con un G major, corazón, corazón, and then D minor, temblando por ella. So we go from D minor, temblando, and then por G major, and then ella at C, and then C, and then we go to G at palabras and sinceras, we do D minor, so it sounds like this. Ella, sinceras y su alma viaja así. So that was basically, after sinceras, you do G major at y su alma, and then C major, viaja, and then you switch quickly to G, C, and then D minor. So I think you do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and then switch to G after you do the 4 down strums for D minor, and then G, and then you go to verse 2. And then you go to C, it starts with C again, and again, each sentence is just C, G, and then D minor, and then G. And so you can see my fingers when I switch, and at which at which word. And then this verse doesn't end on G, it ends on D minor, actually. So here, like the last word. So it sounds like cantando como un pajarillo, curucuruquí, cantando a su destino, y me despierto cada mañana con su canción de amor. So at amor it ends with D minor, and you keep going D minor, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you continue to strum D minor for the pre-chorus, and it says no I. So and then after I you do G major for like again like 8 maybe down strums, and then yeah, and then the next line. So it like after that verse, no I, and then C major, and then G major. So instead of that E chord variation chord that they put in here, I just switched from C to G, and then D minor to G. And that's how I like to play the song. But here, so we'll go no hay nadie como tú, and then the last part of the pre-chorus, D minor, and then G major, es más. So at más, you just strum it one time, G major, all the way down. And then we'll get to the chorus. So after is más, and we start singing, and then we position our fingers back to D minor, but we don't strum until the word dándome. So we're going es más, eres culpable por dándome tentación en tus ojos. So so dándome D minor, then tentación G major. So at the end of tentación we're going to do G major, and then at the end of dándome D minor. And then we just basically do the C, G, D minor, G all over again throughout this chorus. And then we end on G at Felicidad, and then we do a little bit of like an interlude where we're gonna do, I'll teach you guys which chords you're using, but it's not the C, G, and then D, and then G. It's different, but okay. So after eres culpable por dándome tentación, tentación en tu C major, ojos me desvelo, G major, y tus labios me buscan en la oscuridad. So that was D minor at E, G major at labios, and me buscan C major, and then G major at la oscuridad. And then here we're going to switch really fast. D minor, G, the D, G, C, and then G at como oraciones. So here you'll see it. Start at D. Como oraciones de la noche. So you're going a little bit faster, I think, like como oraciones de la noche. And then you're going to le pido a Dios que me dé felicidad. So you start at D, then G, then C, and then G here. So Le pido a Dios que me dé felicidad. And then here you're gonna do 8 strums for each chord. You're gonna do the D minor, G major, C major, G major again, D minor, and then G major. So here I'm switching one of the E's for the G again. So here it just sounds like this. And then the next verse. So again, for that interlude, you were just strumming each chord, 8 down strums, and then switching to the next chord. So here at verse 3, eres como el viento que me lleva. So here, C, G, D, D minor, and then G. So yeah, eres C, el viento, G, and then viento again, D minor, and then lleva, G. So here, let's play it all together. Eres como el viento que me lleva. And then, volando por ahí, volando por donde quiera. So C major at volando, and then ahí G major, and then volando again at D minor, and then donde at G major. So here, I'll play it for you. Volando por ahí, volando por donde quiera. And then C, G, D minor, G for como fantasma, fantasma. And then again, como fantasma, fantasma que. For those 2 sentences. So I'll play it together. Como fantasma, fantasma. Como fantasma, fantasma que a veces se aparece. So a veces, sí. Veces se, G, aparece. D minor, G major, So here, a veces se aparece. And then again here we're doing that D minor, G, and then C, and then G major interlude. So, but it's only D minor, G major, C major, and then G major again. So each one 8 strums. So just 4 chords. So it's 3 chords, and so it's, yeah, we start at D. So after a veces se aparece at E, and then we start the interlude, D minor. And then we switch to the pre-chorus again, where the no hay nadie como tú es más. So here we're doing the same exact thing as the other pre-chorus. The D minor, the G major, the C, and then the G major. D minor, and then end on G major. So I'll just play it through. This one I'll start playing with just strumming down so we can see the difference. So it goes D minor. No hay nadie como tú es más. Yeah. So it sounds really cute like that, just like really soft to the ears. So I'll finish the song with the pick. So within the chorus again, different words. Eres culpable por dándome tentación. Actually, yeah. The only difference in this chorus is that the last sentence is different. It goes a little bit longer. So we start the same exact way. The D minor, G major, C, G. So D minor, G, C, and then G. And then D minor, G, C, G. Basically, that's just the whole pattern throughout the song. D minor, G, and throughout the chorus. Because the beginning of the song does C, G, D minor, and then G, and then the choruses go D minor, G, C, and then G. So here, this chorus. Play it again. Oh, the different one. The last chorus goes. So after that pre-chorus, after es más, and then we did that one down strong. I remember we just sang until dándome, so eres culpable por dándome, and then dándome, D major, and then tentación, G, and then C, and then G, and you'll see when I switch. So, por dándome tentación, en tus ojos me desvelo, y tus labios me buscan en la oscuridad. So that's D minor, G, C, and then G. And then como oraciones de la noche, so D minor, G, C, G for that. Como oraciones de la noche. And then you go a little bit faster there, so I think it would sound better like this. Como oraciones de la noche. And then le pido a Dios. Here is different. Well, it's the same D, C, G, C, and then G, and then except it goes a little bit further. Y mucha paz para mi madre y mi padre. So then it goes again. D, E. So D minor, Y mucha paz, G major, C major, para mi madre y mi, and then G major, padre. So here, I'll play le pido a Dios and then go down to padre. So D minor. Le pido a Dios que me dé felicidad y mucha paz para mi madre y mi padre. And then it goes right into verse 4 at hermanos yo, so D minor and then G major, and then C major and then G major, and that's the whole way this verse 4 goes again. So hermanos yo, and then C major, si está muy bien y mal, G major, then it goes ten piedad, so D minor, ten piedad, and it goes right into it, the next one, ten piedad, then D minor, ten piedad. And then, so the ten piedad, you're doing at ten, D minor, piedad, G major, and then ten piedad, and the next piedad, C, you're doing the C major chord, and then ending on the G major chord, and that's how the ten piedads go. The last ten piedad, you're just doing D minor at ten, and then G major at piedad, and then the next, it's like ten piedad, and then that next ten piedad, the third time that you say those ten piedades, you just end on G major at the first piedad. So it goes like this. Let me show you. Ten piedad, ten piedad, ten piedad, ten piedad, ten piedad, and then it goes. So you can either, that last G, keep strumming instead of changing to the C and then the G, so just coming ten piedad, or you can just strum it once, ten piedad, and then she goes into de Ojos somos, so that's C major, C, G, D minor, G major, and then D minor, G, C, and then G. So yeah, it switches like kind of from the pattern of the beginning of the song to then the pattern of kind of where the rest of the song goes. So from C, G, D minor, G, then to D minor, G, C, G on the last sentence she sings here in verse 4. So it's de hecho somos de la misma sal. So that's the way that it's switched. You can go a little bit faster, a little bit slower, but that's essentially the way it's switched and strummed. So, and then it goes to the outro. No, I. You keep just strumming G major all the way down. No, I. No, I. So at that last no, I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at that sixth no, I. You're just strumming once the G, and then nadie como tú, and then after tú, the D minor, G major, and then C. So, yeah, I will just replay that for you guys, so you guys know it. No, I, no, I. No, I, no, I. No, I, no, I. Nadie como tú. So you don't really need to say Nadia, but the chords or the tab ends at I, no I, at the C, no I, and then the song kind of fades out. And that's how you play Ojos del Sol by Bamba. I hope this tutorial helped you. Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with you. I hope you like it. I will put the description I will link the description down below. Sorry about that. It's a little brain mix up. Yeah, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to answer them. Thank you for spending time with me today, and I wish you all very safe travels and lots of peace. So thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe and comment if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay, bye, thanks.